My friends, my friends, my friends. Welcome back. I meant to time that a little bit differently. After the third of my friends, shortly thereafter, the Undertaker theme song music should have stopped and I would have jumped right into the stream. But welcome back after a long day off to the stream. The reason why I kicked off this stream with that Undertaker theme music. Cage, what's good? My man Cage, who's becoming a stream regular, hops in. Much appreciated, Cage. Thank you for being here. Always contributes great thoughts and ideas for everybody to chew on. But I came in here playing the Undertaker theme music because, you know, we had our championship fight with the smoothest feeling, in my opinion, online MMA gaming league for UFC 4 at MMA Gaming on Twitter. Had our championship fight, and I lost to an absolute beast. The guy's name was Seb Contre. He is 15-1 in the league, just truly a beast, and he seems like a really nice guy, so shout out to him. He knocked me out, or it was a technical knockout, but he really did a great job adjusting, caught onto my rhythm, and just finished me off in the 5th round. It was a good fight. It sucks to lose, but it was fun. It was weird. It was still a fun experience. So shout out to Seb Contra. Going to start things off with a warm up. Coming in here cold, so I want to get warmed up a little bit. Let's see here. Start things off with a little Justin Gaethje. Cage official, tough fight. Cage says, tough fight against the best fighter in the promotion. You went 5 rounds. Shows your skills. Let me see the rest of that message. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I can't see it right now, but let me get our signal up before I get into the messaging. But yeah, you know, Seb is a there's a reason why he's the best in MMA gaming. With MMA Gaming, there's a reason why he's the best there. Very tricky, overcomes challenges very well. You know, he never gave up. Never did the same things over and over again. If something wasn't working, was able to switch it up. He had a deep set of things that he did well. Not one-dimensional at all. I'm glad that I'm warming up, by the way. Coming in here cold. I mean, but by the way, I almost streamed last night. But great range on your shots, Coach. I appreciate that, Cage. Very much appreciate that, dude. I wish, Cage, you played over here. I haven't seen you post, if you do post any videos of you fighting on Xbox. I'd love to see or support your channel. I don't know. I don't know if I just don't have notifications on, but I'll definitely check. Getting beaten up by Slim Shady, 2991 here. Cage Official says, do I like The Matrix? Are you kidding me? I love The Matrix. I don't only like The Matrix, Cage Official. It's not just a like. It's a love. I mean, it changed my world. Like, I don't know, there's things books that you come across typically in like your teenage years that just seem to like hit you with thoughts you've never had before. If you've gone to, public school like myself. And one of those books was 1984. And The Matrix is another one. Cage says, well, imagine me being the Neo of the Xbox stand-up. Okay, I'm now your nickname is now Neo. I want to see that. That's what I need more in my life. Perception of life. Yeah, man. It really did. It really is like, it just opens your eyes. It really can open your eyes to a different way of thinking about things. That movie was very interesting. I can't say the same for the next two titles, but the first one was definitely awesome. And another movie I really liked that a lot of people don't seem to like as much was The Watchmen. I really thought The Watchmen was like an excellent, because I guess I'm not that big into superhero movies, but when I watched The Watchmen, I absolutely loved it. Yeah, the Cage Official says the first one is the best. He agrees. Yeah, the first Matrix is definitely the best. I feel like after the first one, it just kind of got to a space where we were trying to, Are you ready? Are you ready? We're just trying to have the best CGI and this stuff. And it also for me. Maybe it's a limitation, a cognitive limitation I have, but to following the story just was impossible. The Watchmen has a different hero feel. It makes it feel more realistic. Yes, that's what I absolutely loved about it. And that's what Cage Official says. It has the heroes feel different, but it was also the bad guy wasn't, really a bad, just a typical evil, like maniacal bad person, and I really enjoyed that. Not that I'm rooting for villains, it was just like, yeah, flawed heroes was an interesting concept and not one that I had seen explored in the comic world very often. Not like that. But that's also why I like The Boys too. The Boys, if you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime. It's awesome. It is just, I love it. I love The Boys. Absolutely would recommend it. Oh, shoot. Khabib's getting me in a chokehold. Welcome to the stream. Whoever popped in, we're getting a little warm-up action in somebody's backyard. I don't know if you guys have seen, they have, oh man, I think it's like backyard fighting or something like that. And they've been doing it for years now. If you type in backyard fighting in YouTube, this league will most likely come up, and it's really developed. It's like advanced people are familiar with the fighters. Coach burnt the food at the barbecue, so now Khabib is pissed. That's right. That's right, and they happened to bring their MMA gear to the barbecue. They knew something might pop off. Cage. So here we go. Getting a quick little warm-up in. Want to get some Sunday fights. But yeah, Cage, yeah, I don't know, man. I was totally blown. He says they brought the gloves. Yeah, they brought the gloves with the chicken. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And they knew it. They knew when they were preparing the chicken. They knew that some stuff might crack off. Khabib knew Justin was going to be there. Justin likes to talk a lot of mess every year. All right. So sorry about that. I'm trying to get my. I thought we were live for a second. I'm thinking. Okay, there we go. Cage, thanks, my man. I'm trying to new guys out at lightweight. I stick with Volt because I love his mobility, and I feel like he still has a lot of power. But one thing I notice is he has a little bit of a reach issue. He's just so short at lightweight. At lightweight, he just gets, you're going up against guys that are longer. It's a challenge. But I also like Volk's stamina as well. Like, that's addicting, man. Being able to have that deep gas tank, super helpful. Have you ever tried Chandler? Cage Official says, mixing in his wrestling and clinch game, he's incredible. You can manage range. Let's see here. Mixing wrestling is incredible. You can manage range and footwork. I've never used Michael Chandler at all. So I actually might take him for a spin. I will definitely try him out. But believe it or not, the range of people I've tried is very limited at lightweight. Another guy I like to use is Frankie Edgar. I love Frankie was one of my mains in UFC 2. So was Justin. Well, Khabib. Donato, coach, what's up? Welcome. Proto, Callum, the whole crew's in here. We got Cage, we got Proto, Donato, we got a mystery guest, I think, in here. We were just getting a warm-up, guys. Came on for a Sunday edition, got a warm-up. After a rough Saturday, lost my MMA gaming title fight. But I learned a lot. Got to fight a really good guy, Seb Contre, who is a deserving champion. Excellent fighter. At MMA Gaming on Twitter. And by the way, Donato, I know you're getting warmed up still. I know we'll see you at MMA Gaming eventually. Ethan signed up. And thanks for the likes, by the way. If anybody happens to be listening and hasn't subscribed, doesn't have those notifications hit, make sure you do that. We love you. No, Donato, I didn't actually have this fight streamed. It was early in the morning. I literally woke up and fought. So I didn't have the stream set. I didn't have a time set until that day. So, good fight to this guy. Got a little warm up. We're going to jump into some ranked fights. And Proto says, I can't stay for long because I have college in the morning. How come you didn't stream the title fight? The title fight, Proto, good question. I woke up and fought. No, but I felt good. I had a fight with Critical Sandman before that, so I felt warmed up. I wasn't going in there cold. All about your blah, blah, blah. What did you think about that Holland Brunson fight? My God. So thank you for asking and welcome. All about your blah, blah, blah. And Proto, yeah, man, thanks for letting me know that you're going to be stepping away. I really feel like, Donato says, Ethan and I ran a few matches and I got a few rounds in with Marquise wins. Oh, awesome, man. That's awesome. That's really good. Marquise Taj is his name. He's really good. So that's you are building. You are on the path. But Holland and Brunson was a shocker. You know, I'm going to stop making predictions. My wife and I sit down and watch the fight, right? And I sit down and I always look over at her when I'm excited for the fight. I look over at her and I say, oh, you know what? We got to find out, where are we? 282nd in the world. We are... Proto says, I'm hoping the league does the ranking soon. I need to see who the 145-pound champ is. Yeah, that will be interesting. Gotta love at MMA Gaming. That's what makes the league, online league fighting so intense and fun. It's like you get to see where you're at, see who's ranked where, see the titles change hands and the drama unfold. And yeah, I love it. I'm a grown man once again, and I'm nerding out on this stuff, video games, and I just love it. 114th in the good old North America, good old Canada, Mexico, and the United States. We are 114th out of everybody there playing this video game. Pretty strong team we've got together. In the past 6 weeks, I say, we're doing pretty good. Division 20 fights. We've got a little bit of a warm-up. We're getting ready to go. All about your... Oh, I forgot to talk about that. All about your blah, blah, blah says, Brunson made me $50. People gassing Holland up. But dude needs to watch them hips. Watch them hips. Yeah, okay, so I was one of those dudes. I would have been in the group of people that was paying you. I would be paying you money, all about your blah, blah, blah. I thought for sure Holland was going to win that fight. Donato says, Brunson neutralized Holland's striking game, and Holland just didn't have an answer. Yes, that is 100% what happened. When Brunson wasn't actively neutralizing that striking game via his pressure, his wrestling, closing the distance, we saw what happened. He got dropped quickly. And I will point out that I thought Holland was too big to go down to 170. Apparently, he's saying that and that's what I tweeted as much. Apparently, Holland's saying that's where he wants to go. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's how draining. He doesn't seem to like to work hard. You know, he was complaining about 5-round fights, kind of feathering the nest. I was a little concerned before the fight because Holland was saying things like, I don't want to be in 5-round fights. I'm going to a different division. And Donato says, I still love the energy Holland brings to the game. Absolutely. I don't want Holland changing. I love the fact that he said he's going to keep talking. I don't think he had a mental breakdown, but it's an interesting perspective that Dana White had because, he had to want to win. Nobody's that happy about losing. It was just a little weird how giddy he was. So he could have been having a little bit of a breakdown. But I'm glad he won't change. All about your blah, blah, blah says, Holland just overextended himself in every exchange, left his hips wide open, pretty much gave Brunson underhooks every time he wanted. Let me ask you all about your blah, blah, blah. It sounds like you know technically what Holland did wrong. Did Izzy make similar mistakes in round 4 and 5 against Jan? Because it felt like Izzy was falling, quote unquote, into Jan's underhook. He fell into Jan's clinch twice, and it was almost inexplicable, and it kind of looks similar. Okay, this is Joe MV20. Want to get this win. El Divino Vega, what's good? El Divino in the building. How are you, my man? By the way, super interesting. El Divino was rhyming. El Divino, who just joined the stream right now. El Divino Vega. I heard you rhyming. And it was amazing. Proto says, I keep going from Division 19 to 18. I only lose to the Division 20 guys who pressure and nonstop with unpredictable combos. Yeah, it's frustrating. The pressure is really effective in this game. It's so much harder to demonstrate or implement intelligent defensive tactics when you're facing a barrage of just offense. It's seemingly unlimited offense. By the way, in my title fight, that wasn't the case. Very smart, tactical, a very smart, measured fight. It was awesome. Sorry, Divino, wanted to get it spelled right. Yeah, Il Divino was bussing a rhyme. It was awesome, dude. I loved, for El Koj's, or Lord Koj's show, it was really, you got some skills, man. So round one, I think I lost that one. Darian Matrice, bro, I can't play this game no more. I keep running into knee elbow cheesers. Yeah, Darian, welcome to the club. And by the way, welcome to the stream, my man. We're just talking about Kevin Holland's fight, all this other stuff. But yes, I cannot believe how difficult it is to deal with those people. The knee elbow spam was a problem since, I think, UFC 2 all the way through 3, and it's still here, and it is frustrating. It's overpowered. And it's just my preference. EA looks at, I'm sure, has done a lot of studies and things, has access to data that I will never, things I'll never know, and information that I'll never know. But it is frustrating to me, dealing with certain techniques like that. So here we go. Ah! Oh, no. Okay, Proto says, UFC felt like with the knee elbow spammers, you could just hit. Hold on, I'll see your comment in just a second. So here we go. Getting Darren Till in the building. Taking it over. Joe MV. I don't remember this name, but he's a tight fighter. This is a very strategic, or very, very calm, measured fight for both of us. I need to do a little bit more work. A little bit more work to the body and the legs. Donato says it's insanely frustrating, but I can see progress towards the goal. Yeah, Donato, that is what this game is. I've been frustrated with it. All about your blah 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 says so hard to counter knees. You have to read them. Yeah, it feels impossible to like truly block a knee like you do. You need to like read a combo or predict them. And I kind of wish it weren't like that. And I there's just like a weirdness to, you know, this combo system that we're kind of all forced into. But not complaining. Tom Kirky, what's up? Welcome back, my man. Tom Kirky in the building. Glad to have you back. Glad to have everybody here. Darian Matri says, I can read the knees, but as soon as I block the knee, I get elbowed. Yeah. And that's what it is. And especially when you have a lower stamina, it's not good. And, oh, I missed the messages here. Proto says, in UFC 3, it felt like the knee elbow spammers, you could hit them with a hook when they're about to knee you and rock them. But now it's like you can't. Yes, it doesn't feel like you have as much of a quick reaction to pressure fighting. Like you can't give that check left hook, doesn't do that damage it used to do in UFC 3. I need that in my life. Darian Matri says, I can read the knees. Okay. I pretty much we got the gist of it. Darren Till is fighting Vittori on April 10th. Yeah. And that will be a good fight. I need more Darren Till. Hopefully Till stays healthy. Hopefully Till stays healthy and like after the Vittori fight. It would be very interesting to see him go on a run at 85, have a great personality up there. I find him interesting. I just want to see him win. I want to see him more active, get some wins in, dominant wins. Oh, God. Yeah, Proto says, don't forget, Till's only 27, 28. Yeah, he's young. He's definitely young. He's not hitting his prime years yet. Thought I was going to get that rock. Danasa's best fight of all night was the dude with the little chin beard. Absolutely, Yanez. I think that was his name. Yanez was the star of last night's fight. I felt like I was watching an Anderson Silva fight. Circling or retreating, help with knee elbow spammers. Just have to make reads and when they throw them. Yeah. Damn, I'm losing this fight. Oh, God. Oh. Dang, I need to get my S together. This is rough. Yeah, Yanez was the star. Yanez had, El Divino Vega says, Yanez definitely killed it. Yanez became a star. To me last night, I remember his name. Dude looks like a bantamweight Calvin Kattar or Connor. I'm hyped for his next fight. Yeah. Get this guy in Houston, get him wherever it is he wants to be. Get him a fight. Guys like that are, you can feel it. You can see the specialness. You can see it. If anybody was around for the beginning of John Jones, it wasn't just the championship fight. You could see it in him, when he fought Stephan Bonner. It was like, whoa, this dude's got it. Yeah, he definitely, El Divino Vega says he's got it for sure. He's definitely a star. He almost feels like what Anthony Pettis, like what we all thought Anthony Pettis was after he did the Showtime kick. That's what Yanez feels like to me. So wow, this is a tough fight here. 100. Yeah, Donato says, yeah, Yanez looked 100%. He definitely did. Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, come on, coach. Davina says, let's go, coach. Show this guy why they call you heavy hands. I'm trying. Definitely want to. Want to bless this dude. So here we go. Darren Till coming on strong. Ah! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh, that was not a good way to start off the stream. We had a good he says thanks. Respect, good fight. Golly, I've had a rough couple of days streaming, but I'm not completely disappointed with myself. Did okay. I'm probably going to back away from Leon Edwards. Yikes, back down to Division 20. Yeah, El Divino Vega. Yeah, that's how I feel, man. It's frustrating. I've had a lot of losses this season. Amazingly, though, as many losses as I've had, we're higher up on the leaderboard. Let's see if we can get back. Got to get back up there. Let's see. I want... He's going Tony Ferguson. I want... He's going Tony. I am tempted to go... Donato says learning opportunities, not losses. That's right, my man. That's right. These are not losses. These are learning opportunities. Gosh darn you. But it's hard to remember that in the heat of the moment. So here we go. I'm just checking Usman's stats here. Yeah, it's definitely preach. You know what Donato does? He sweeps in. You can hear it because I think you can hear it in my voice. Like anybody else, I say, you gotta absorb these losses, get better. I'm just showing you the path, man. I'm showing you my path, but I'm going to end up. I've been there. We've already been at the top 20 or top 100. But I want to be a regular there. We've beaten good guys. I want to get consistent, but I get down too, I think part of the path is taking these losses. But man, when you're in the heat of the I meant to touch his gloves. Got the takedown. We're going for redemption. E. Plurib, Division 19 fighter. But like I was saying, I started talking about Kevin Brunson Derek Brunson and Kevin Holland. It was really frustrating to watch a guy like Kevin Holland waste that opportunity. It was insane. It was like, why would you sit there and talk? Like, why not exert the energy? Are you hurt? Are you injured? Are you, why? You have all this opportunity to change your life. If you're going to be fighting, you can't do it forever. You are clearly at a point where people are paying attention to you, you know, he had the spotlight on him. People would die. Oh, gosh. People would die for that opportunity. This guy ended up getting me. El Divino Vego says, this fight is yours, coach. Let's go. Yes, thank you, my man. Appreciate the encouragement. Tried to choke me out, but I was having none of it. Trying to wear this guy down. That's why I chose to go back into Tony's guard, because I wanted to wear him down. See if I can get some shots in here in the first round. Remember, this is a 5-round fight. We're not in a big hurry to do necessarily any darn thing, excuse me. But outside of the Derek Brunson fight and Kevin Holland fight, the card was awesome, man. That was a stream of, you know, just, it was knockouts. The main card I'm talking about was knockouts, and it was fun. I had a lot of fun watching. I was surprised. Second kind of low-key card in a row that pulled through with some interesting fight dynamics, fight results. So here we go. First round down. I always have concerns about using Usman when I'm streaming. Bai's getting spit on. Okay, Donato, did you see that? You know what? I need to pull up the card so I can say people's names. I'm like talking without saying their names. UFC card. Yeah. So Cheyenne Bai's fought Montserrat Ruiz, who went by a different name, and it was a really interesting fight because Montserrat kept getting basically, you know, Cheyenne in a bulldog choke repeatedly. It looked like there's no way she's gonna be able to do it again. It was just over and over again. Like, it was like a takedown, you know, if you're fighting your sibling. That's what that looked like. Oh God. Oh man. Let me focus. This guy is just... This is E Plurib, taking things very seriously. Dude's really pushing that advantage. Yeah. Donato says she didn't spit on her in the replay. She was talking smack in her face and smushing her mug, and Bai's got all upset. Yeah, I saw that, Donato, afterwards. When I first saw it, the way Montserrat moved her head, it looked like she was just spit in her face. Like, what happened? And also, based on Bai's reaction, I thought, wow, that's the reason why someone would get that upset, not from words. You know, you guys are just already fighting. Oh, here we go. I thought I was going to drop him with that one. Yeah, Donato says she wanted to, but that fight was blah. Yeah, and I think a lot of people wouldn't have been interested in that fight. But I found the fact that she kept getting that takedown and was able to hold her there, Bai's in that position. I found it was kind of like a car accident almost, like kind of morbidly interesting. Like, how is this possible in a UFC fight? But if you look at Montserrat's highlight reel, she does that to everybody. There's some people that do some things so well, and you just can't stop it. And the way she's built, she's so compact, that might be why it works. All About Your Blah 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 says, do I think that first round was a... Hold on one second, All About Your Blah Blah Blah. I'm going to read your quote, your message in just a second. Okay. You said, do I think that first round was a 10-8? Good question, man. Man, I didn't even think about that. I know the deciding factor and what All About Your Blah 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 is referring is the Baez versus Montserrat fight. She basically for the entire first round Baez was held down and was getting baby punched in the face for the entire round almost. And the argument, like it's like a decision, was that a 10-8 round or was it a 10-9? And the people who say it's 10-8 was, of course, she controlled the entire round. The people who say 10-9 is no, well, while she controlled the round, she didn't inflict significant damage. So that's not a 10-8. And I tend to fall on the side of the 10-9. I feel like a 10-8 should be reserved for times, especially when control, with the updated MMA rules guidance, where control isn't as large of a factor. It's what are you doing to advance the fight. I think looking at damage or moving towards finishing the fight should be what we're considering when you're looking at a 10-9. So it's a tough. I understand both sides of the argument, but I'm a person who thinks that was a 10-9 and not a 10-8. And I also don't want to end up incentivizing people to, hey, that's a way to get a 10-9, is I can just wrestle somebody and hold them down and expect to get a 10-9. And 10-9's a serious, it's hard to overcome. That's supposed to mean that the fight almost ended. Definitely not a 10-8. Denal says 10-9 because Cruz Baez did have success right at the start before she got smothered. Yeah, that's another good point too. Oh my goodness. Here we go. I swear I was pushing that trip down the entire time. Maybe the... Okay. Blah, blah, blah. It says, makes sense. Sport is better when you score damage first. Yeah. I feel like that's the fair way to go. I feel like and it's not just for the sake of scoring damage, it's just what is in line with the rules as they stand right now. I mean, I don't want to start giving, you just don't want to start giving 10-8s for somebody that was, I'm not saying she was just laying down on her, but for somebody that was pretty much in a static situation, throwing strikes that could never, that you and I could withstand. You know what I'm saying? It's, there's a gray area, So here we go. Going for that takedown. Denal says, I felt the same. She came in nervous, but expecting to win. The other girl had more experience. I'll read that in just a second. I want to make sure. Oh, man. I'm just messing this up. Okay. Denal says, the other girl had more practical experience, and just like Brunson, won a technical based on her experience. Yeah, she really used her. She was a great wrestler, and unfortunately, interesting story about Baez, who came in there. What I didn't like about Baez, if you watch her entrance again, and once again, we're talking about the UFC Fight Night card from last night featuring Derek Brunson versus Kevin Holland. Cheyenne Baez, her husband was also fighting on that card. He fought on the prelims, I think, and he got knocked out. He was still in her corner and looked visibly upset. walking her out to her fight. You know, and I thought the first day I was like, how is that healthy to have that in your corner? You know, when you've got a task you've got to overcome. No offense, I know it's your husband, but you know, you're about to go fight another human being, man. That's a distraction. That looked like a distraction to me. That guy has hit me with that spinning back kick so many times. So many times that he's just confident just whipping it out. Over and over again. Got him. Janelle says, yeah, he was getting consoled by her corner while she was getting into the, I think she said while she was getting into the octagon. Yeah, man. Yeah, what was that? Why would you want that in your corner? I mean, it's understandable that he was, you know, needed to be consoled. He was crying. I get it. There you go. Oh, no. I got too hyped up. Okay, here we go. All about your blah, blah, blah says, nice work with Kamaru. Thank you, man. I'm trying to fight more patient. I'm also trying to cut back on my movement. I feel like that's a problem. It's a bad habit that I got into. I feel like maybe from UFC 3. I'm trying to work on just, you know, accepting the fact that guys are going to pressure. I have to increase my intelligence, my defense intelligence, and not just try to evade as much. Woo! Gotta calm down. I walked into that. Ah. Oh, that was a close round. That was a close round. I think I got that one. Denounce says, I felt like the same other girl had more practical experience with Brunson. Yeah, man. He loves that wheel kick. Absolutely. Blood in the water. Yeah. Yes, there is blood in the water. Yeah, he loves that wheel kick. And he loves the wheel kick because it's super effective. I mean, especially in later rounds, that wheel kick is a problem because your block has been worn down from the, you know, the meta has kind of, that pitter-patter jab that's just really meant to break down your permanent block stamina bar, your block gauge. And when you get to the later rounds, if you haven't been dodging and if you've been eating a lot of shots on your block, look at that, it takes half your block away. And when you have a pretty full bar, I mean, that's a wrap. That's like an instant knockdown. Woo! We back. It's a wrap. Woo! Finally put somebody down. We're going to pace back and forth. Jab straight beats the block down more than a 4-piece combo. That's good to know. Jab straight beats down that block more than a 4-piece combo. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I didn't really think about that, but yeah. Because if you're fighting a guy like Max Holloway, to all about your blah blah blah's point, who said that, who's pointing out the fact that a 4-piece combo, meaning a 4-piece is going to consist typically of, a jab, yes, maybe a straight, yes, but definitely a hooks and uppercuts, that does less damage to your permanent block than hitting somebody with a 1-2, a jab and a straight. Combos all the way across the octagon. Nice finish. Thank you, Donato. I appreciate it. But yeah, man, and that's why Holloway, a lot of people have a lot of problems because Holloway has that deadly 1-2, and it just you're by the third round, if you're blocking, your block has been it's gone. You are no longer capable of blocking. So here we go. We got a win. We are back in the win column. Thankfully, continue the climb back up. Let's get back right into it. I need to get some water, boys and girls, whoever's here, boys and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. All about your blah blah says that's why Nate Diaz is such a problem in this game. Yeah, it really is. That 1-2 and Amanda Nunes for that matter. Hold on, let me get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Be right back. I'm still in the same room with you. Still here. Need to get some water. I feel so good. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if you guys have ever been parched and been talking and just thinking about water. Oh my God, I feel so much better. Oh, can you hear it in my voice? I feel like my voice has been lubricated. Ooh. I'm probably going to watch somebody drop out of the stream because of what I just did, but I just want to demonstrate how much better I feel after getting hydrated. Let's get going here. WRDM. This is 100% WRDMTL, who we all know. These fights get long and boring, and his our connection's a little bit weird. He must be far away from me. I personally have suspected WRDMTL. Ooh, got that. Donato says late night DJ voice. Yes. Welcome to the ride. So here we go. All right. Backing out of that, I'm going to give him some time. I'm going to give him some time to get his life sorted. But anyways, like we said, so yeah, we discussed the women's fight. Max Griffin, that's who it was. Max Griffin versus Kenan Song. Max Griffin versus Kenan Song. That was the co-main event because the actual fell out due to COVID. Boy, I'll be honest with you. Good highlight wheel, great for Max Griffin. I did not like the punch to the back of the head. That was weird. It was like, I don't know. I know you're in the heat of the moment. I know you just have a bullseye and you can't stop sometimes, and it's the ref's job to stop that fight. But Max Griffin, the punch to the back of the head it gave me the chills a little bit. But then also, and the reaction. Kenan Song's reaction, the way his body stiffened up and the way he was still just laying on the mat or the canvas was just kind of creepy. But then it was just also it was just cringy. I hate to criticize too much, but the celebration of Max Griffin, it felt weird. It was just like I wanted to change the channel almost. But I do wish him well. That is great work on his part. It was an exciting fight. He came out there and he was on a big stage and he made something of it. So, good for him. And yeah, like I said, Yanez. Yeah, I mean, Tai Tuivasa. That was awesome. Donato says, yeah, he wrecked that dude. I didn't think that one landed in the replay. The straight punches. Let me see here. I didn't think that one landed on the replay. The straight punches ended that, dude. Absolutely. Absolutely. So here we go. Who are we fighting right now? Oh, B-Boy A+, never beat him before. He's 3-0 on me, Division 20. We've struggled against this guy, but you know what we do here. Team Heavy Hands, we're not giving up. Yeah, that was the Chinese fighter I'm talking about. Yeah, the Chinese fighter's name last name was Wong, I think. And yeah, I mean, the way he got rigid and stiffened up, it was just not cool. B-Boy A+. Oh, no. Ah. Yeah. All about your blah, blah, blah. This is going to be a long fight. Yeah, this is just going to be one of those drainers. It's just awful fighting this type of fight. But this is what it is. This is what UFC can be at the higher levels. Oh my goodness. Just crazy. Oh, that is just a horrible experience for you, for me. It's not that bad for him. See, he wants to throw that knee. You can see I'm trying to land that shot that'll just drop him. Man. Man, that was a rough fight. Donato says, I'm .003 Neanderthal, so I'm fighting like I'm the third monkey trying to get on the ark. Yeah, man, hey, that might be a part of it. But we all fight that way sometimes, man. When I'm at the end of my rope and I got nothing else to do, nothing else I can do, shoot, that's going to come out of me. Man, I keep falling for that head kick. All About Your Blah 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 says this guy has a solid Jones. Yeah, he definitely has a good Jones. Here we go. Yeah, all about your blah 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 says he hates that play style. Yeah, I hate it too. I do too. It's really not fun to play like this, but I understand it. It's like, it's what we've been incentivized to do. You know, it's not like he's doing he's not cheating. It's just an awful play style. Okay. So here we go. You got to be careful with this, because he's going to try. My gosh. I mean, yeah, John Jones has a low leg health rating. I didn't realize that. I will try to take more advantage of that, Donato. Thanks for the heads up. My goodness. I'm aware of DC's low body health rating, all about your... Oh, my God. This feels like I'm not getting anything off right now, but that's all right. Trying to... Oh my goodness. Donato says, I looked at weaknesses before I fought T-City, who knew I was using John Jones. Yeah. Yeah, that's a smart approach, studying these guys a little bit more. My goodness. Oh. All right, I got to get a knockout at this point. Just a play style that's not fun. It makes you want to... Oh, it's so frustrating. Trying to get inside on him. Ah. is crazy. Ah. Man, that was not a good round for me once again, but that's okay. If I come back, all these fights have been just dog fights.
You ready? Let's go, guys, fight.
So here we go. Ah. My gosh. Oh, I'm having one of those days again, of course. It's just up to me to do that. Ethan, coach, how much did I miss? Just got home from a tattoo. Ethan, what kind of tattoo did you get? Why do you always have something, Ethan? You always have a different profile pic, a different name, something weird going on, something weird, something different to say, something different going on. What tattoo did you get? Donato says, stand up, shake it off. That's right, man. I will. Donato says he'll DM it to me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. This has been it's been a hard, it's been a hard stream. I'm not giving up. Let me take off my hoodie. You know what I'm doing? I'm taking off my hoodie. First and foremost, Donato, why didn't you tell me to take off my hoodie? Why don't you tell me it looks like I'm hot? I'm looking at you, Cage. Why didn't somebody tell me I was hot? Jeez. Ugh. That's why I was losing. Somebody left. Somebody's like, okay, whatever. Okay, cool. Ethan says, sent it on my Twitter DMs. Let's take a look at Ethan's new tattoo. I feel like I'm going to try somebody different. I feel like I'm going to try Glover Teixeira just to switch it up. Just to switch it up a little bit. Oh, no, a cinnamon man. You got a cinnamon bread man with blood over his mouth. That looks vicious, Ethan. It's pretty cool, though. Well done. What's the meaning behind that tattoo? Oh, we're fighting a guy named El Jefe Mac. Hopefully we'll get right back into this. By the way, the 3 people that are here, I forgot to mention this. I plan on putting out the gingerbread, yeah. No, it does look good, man. Ethan, it looks good. Unique tattoo, that's for sure. Congratulations. Enjoy the pain. Ethan says he just loves gingerbreads and Christmas gives him nostalgia. Okay. El Jefe Mac. Got the takedown on El Jefe Mac. Hurts worse than Holland getting humped by Brunson. Don't even remind me. I really, I feel like I started talking about that fight a bunch of times, and it really hurt my soul to see this guy lose like that. But, you know, I guess, and Buckley should take some comfort in that, you know. A lot of these guys that he's put down should take some comfort in that. But I also think it is time. Like, let's see Brunson against some top contenders again. You know, there's a time where he was getting those top contenders. I understand Brunson lost some fights, but he's been winning. Hey, I mean, after the Adesanya loss, I think he got himself together and switched camps, and he's looking good. So let's see him up against there again. Ethan says Costa would whoop Brunson. You know, yeah, I think Brunson wouldn't do well against Costa. I think Costa is a little too athletic for Brunson, however, there is a chance that Brunson, you know, can demonstrate some toughness, get inside, you know, get that takedown, make Paulo work. It's possible. It's an interesting fight, and I think they're both, you know, Costa's coming off of a big loss. Brunson's on a streak, you know, getting into that top 5. I think that's a perfect fight. That's kind of well thought out. It's a great fight for Brunson. You know, Costa kind of got a little bit of a rub from Izzy. More people know Costa from the Izzy fight. You know, Brunson needs to break through a little bit. Maybe Brunson gets a little bit of that shine. Ethan, every elite fight he's fought, he has his shit rocked. Bobby, I can't see the rest of that comment. For some weird reason, I think YouTube censored your comment. But Donato says, and Holland was more athletic and got turtled all night. Absolutely. Holland looked like he was just in better shape. He looked like he was just ready to go, man. But he just, and when he dropped Brunson in the second, I thought, okay, here's the magic. You know, he's talking because he's trying to wear him out. Ethan says, Bobby, Izzy, Yoel, Jacare. Yeah, Brunson's fought, by the way, Ethan, you can point out and not mock, but you can point out all these losses that Brunson's had. But also, Brunson, name another fighter that's fought all of those guys. Dude's got a lot of experience. Brunson's been fighting killers his entire UFC career. Like, he's always fighting killers, dude. It's weird. He doesn't win a lot of those fights, but he ends up in fights with killers all the time. So he's not really a gatekeeper. He's always been fighting top of the echelon fighters, and I would say, he said, yeah, but they embarrassed him, and yeah, he lost some of those fights convincingly, but you know, Kevin Holland was another opportunity. I would say that was kind of one of those big fights that he typically would have lost in the past, and he came through. Brunson came through. Ethan says, just label Brunson an above-average loser. That's too harsh, man. I'm impressed with the late career resurgence of anybody. My absolute favorite late in career resurgence is Matt Brown. I feel like the story of Matt Brown, when Matt Brown made that little comeback, it looked like he could go for a title run. He really looked, I thought for a second, I was like, oh my God, Matt Brown is going to end up getting a title. And I forgot who he lost to. Jan is a good one. Ethan says Jan. Jan is his favorite. Jan is an excellent story. Jan is a more successful one because he has the belt. You know what? Some people might say DC, his late in career success, but DC's been successful. Oh no, what? Oh my God. I thought I was about to get out. Oh my God. Dude, what is going on with me? I'm speechless. I am speechless. You know what I have to see? We started off in the top 300. We were 230 something. It's awful, Ethan, but I felt like I picked it up a little bit. Dropped almost 200 spots in one stream. Fight history, look at the Fight history is just looking up. Let's say I mean, let's get back to let's do a couple more fights before we get off. Jeez Louise. Losing some fights. I got to get my mind right, fellas. Feels like it's been the same story. We get so close and then just have a string of defeats. Proto says, Coach, think of it this way. The season is still fresh. Think about where you were at this point in Season 5. I remember we were both low. We've improved a lot. Yes. Yes, we have. Donato says, wasn't there an update yesterday? I don't think there was an Donato, there was a fighter update that came out recently, but it wasn't an update that changes, and I think stats were changed. So like Amanda Nunes, I noticed, has the rubber guard, and her ground game, her back game is like 98, or her submission offense is like 98, her off her back is higher. So they changed some of the stats for the fighters, but they didn't make any changes per se to how the game itself plays. So here we go. Ethan says, I hope to improve a lot. You already have improved a lot, man. You definitely already have improved a lot. This is the improvement process. Somebody pointed out the other day, Coach, I'm not letting that Ortega Nunez post slide. I'm a blindside you. Blindside you. Hey, it had to happen, man. It had to happen. I think that it'd be an interesting fight. Of course, I don't want to see Amanda Nunes fight a man, but it's just there's nobody left for her. It would be too many people have said that Amanda Nunes has slept men, and too many different people have said that Amanda Nunes has harmed full-grown men in training. It's just too many people have said it for it not to be true. We are not going to discuss any probability of this. No. Yeah, I don't want to compare that fight. I definitely am not interested in finding out who can beat who. Proto X says, I want to see Amanda Nunes fight all the men. She probably becomes a champ at flyweight. Oh my God. No. Flyweight, definitely not. There's just no way that at flyweight. Ethan says he'd let Rose do harm to him, and he got a little crush on Rose. Stop it, Figgy would smack Nunez. So I don't know if that's. I wish I wouldn't have just read that last smack Nunez comment. But Donato says we're all getting better. I ran against legendary AI yesterday. Lasted a full 2 minutes. Dude, Donato, 2 weeks ago, you were talking about how your friend, you couldn't do anything, and you sucked, you couldn't do it on easy, and da-da-da-da, and now you're testing waters with Legendary, the fighter on Legendary. Dude, we are all getting better. I'm just having fun documenting it. I'm having fun learning about you guys getting better. It's fun. Okay, so here we go. Jay Spy in the building. Lots of John Jones versus DC on this stream. Oh. Ethan says, you are not bad at all, Donato. Just make adjustments. You have nice combos. Just need to utilize your footwork and stamina differently. Yeah, absolutely. I would say, Donato, yeah, you definitely, I mean, stamina management is one of the hard. It's just, you have to just almost, like I said, learn animations, know how much stamina is used by different attacks. And yeah, playing through the single player is a great way to learn the system. Just getting experience online, keeping that in mind, that stamina is king. Jeez. Ethan says low stamina gets everybody killed. Absolutely. Man. This guy is just going crazy. Blocking transitions against a guy like this is just, it's as effective as doing anything I can against a guy with this level skill that's using a John Jones. Oh, God. Donato says, I'm always tempted to go for the kill shots versus AI, but I'm learning to manage my stamina while whittling down. Ethan says, from my experience with you, Coach, your body shots and clinch is very powerful along with your ground and pound. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's hard. I feel good about my ground and pound. Not so great about my clinch. I got to strengthen up some things with my clinch, but thank you. Just got to finish this round on our feet. All right. Wasn't the best round, but I didn't, finished it better than things were starting. Oh my God. Can't stand that kick. So here we go. Oh, if he would have just thrown that uppercut, it would have probably rocked me and dropped me. J Spy 22. Incorporate leg kicks with those leg strikes, Donato. With those strikes, Donato, they don't know what to do. Man, this guy is... Coach is a very well-rounded fighter for sure. Multiple ways to attack you, and his striking is top-notch. Well, I appreciate you saying that, Donato. And that may feel that way to you because you're newer at the game, but I want you to rest easy in knowing that my striking is definitely not top level yet. I'm working on it. I mean that. I say that about everything. But I'm definitely working on trying to get better. Trying to just just improve and share that once again with you guys. Like, one thing I'm changing and I don't do enough is my feinting. I feel like keeping somebody anxious with potential, you know, fake takedown attempts, getting people to bring that block up, get them thinking about what you could do, it's been missing from my arsenal. Like, look at his behavior. Look at how it changed after I started feinting. Oh, he almost landed that jumping knee. Oh. Ethan says your striking offense just isn't higher output, but you have a very good defense and very strong everywhere else. Man, you guys don't have to say it. My head is like I'm swaying her over. I'm gonna freaking break my table. Thank you for the compliments. We're all getting better, my man. I'm working on my hooks, body shots. Oh no, I was still in the menu. I don't know if you guys saw that. Still in the menu. Oh no. That spinning elbow is so hard to deal with. Ah. Yes. Yeah, Coach Donato, Ethan says leg kicks are very useful. Yeah, Donato, if you can get used to it, practice using those leg kicks for sure. And it might be harder against the computer because I think the computer does a really good job at, hey, all about your blah, blah, blah. I wasn't sure if you're still here. Yeah, helicopter time for sure. Ooh, come on. No. Yeah, helicopter time for sure. Right there, man. It's like a jab for the foot, yeah. The new calf kick is definitely like a leg kick jab. All about your blah 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 says he's been here. I guess I just needed to celebrate you. All about your blah blah blah. Oh no. Oh god, no. Jeez. Gonna take it easy. Oh. Ah. Ah. What's the little stab kick to... Oh, no, 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 no. I'll be right there, Coach Donato. Here we go. Ah! It's a wrap! Put him down. Oblique kick is what what Coach Donato was putting on there. Nice. Thank you very much. All about your blah blah blah. I appreciate that. I needed that for my system. Needed to get something done. And you don't have to have high output, Coach. Look at what you just did. Look at what you just did, and Canelo, Floyd, etc. Yeah, man, that's how I've always fought. I appreciate you having that perspective. I've always fought that way. Yeah, and that's one I want to learn. Yeah, I saw what you're... Yeah, there's so many different combos, by the way, Donato. Some of them don't fit your play style. Some of them do. Some of them you just have to figure out what is a best fit for you. Oh, we're back in Division 20. Let's do one more. And then we'll wrap up the stream. One more ranked fight. Let's see where we're at on the leaderboards. Hopefully that got us closer to where we started. I mean, just had an ugly time. Not that much closer, but hey, we are at exactly Division 20 territory. So let's get one more fight in. Forgive the background noise, my friends. We are just minutes away from our final fight of the stream. Just taking a look at what's going on next week. All these cards happening, I don't ever check to see what's actually coming up. Looking at next week. Oh my god, next week, of course, duh, it's UFC 260, Stipe versus Ngannou, Tyrone Woodley versus Vicente Luque, Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida, Jamie Malarkey versus Karma Worthy. Karma Worthy's an exciting fighter. I definitely know who he is. That is going to be awesome. Ethan says, also, my tattoos, I feel like, Donato says Ethan says, I got Culver's food tonight, so I'm good. Okay. Donato says, I feel like I'm better with boxers and kickboxers. Yeah, I feel like they're more responsive, too. Donato. I think I prefer to use them, but I lean towards wrestlers for some weird reason. Ethan says, crying because my title fight is out. Yeah, I know. The fact that we lost. Ethan says Rose is adorable. Hey, man, she's taken. But yeah, man, that's an exciting night of fights right there. I can't wait. I'm actually going to call all 3 of those AI versus AI fights. Cage official of the building says Rose is going to win. Okay, so I'm not that confident in Rose winning. I think Weili Zhang is the real deal. I love Rose. Her technique is just, her movement is what has me thinking she's one of the greatest. Her movement looks like she's floating on a cloud. She looks like she's in a video game. When you watch Rose Namajunas, and I didn't realize you pronounced the J, when you see her moving, it's like, is she on like a moving floor or something like that? It's just weird. She gets in and out so beautifully. But Weili is a different animal. Weili's not playing games. Weili's not trying to, let her go in and out. She's going to bring the fight. All About Your blah, blah, blah says he loves Rose fighting. Yeah, I love watching Rose. It's like, man, it's like that guy Yanez that was fighting. It's like these certain people have special skills. Certain people have a gift, and it's fun to watch them just move in there because like they command the ring differently. Brock Lesnar, to me, didn't have that. He had an air of invincibility, but he didn't have that, like, whoa, like, just that movement you see. Who did have it? Kane. Anderson was probably one of the most prominent ones. GSP, definitely. I bet YouTube didn't let me send that message. I didn't see a message. That you were trying to send. Let's see here. Who do I want to go with? I almost want to try somebody else different, but I feel like I'm good with DC. And why mess up something that's good? I'm making some tactical errors. Donato says I've used Max, Joanna, and Cannoneer the most. Cannoneer is the interesting pick. Cannoneer to me is very difficult to use. Jared Cannonier is not, his reach to me, it's a problem. He has a bit of a Tyrannosaurus Rex vibe to him. Fighting Da Savage, who's a Division 19 fighter, Division 20's Coach Heavy Hands. We're meeting at, I can't tell where we are, the Toyota Center here in Toyota Center over in California. This is going to be an interesting fight. I expect Savage to go for a takedown. Gotcha. That leg kick was a... Got it. Oh, I thought he might have slipped through. Thought he might have slipped through these cracks. Can't let him slip through the cracks here. Donato says, Cannonier has kill shot power on tap. Yeah, he does hit hard. His power, I think, if I remember right, he has like 97 power at middleweight. And he does hit. And people that use him, it's scary. Because, yeah, like those real high power guys are like, even Francis, I fought a guy, all about your blah, 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 says, get away from that Cannonier pick and start running dudes like Jan, Aldo, and Shevchenko. They all have excellent fundamentals in this game. I totally agree with all about your blah, 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 Donato. Because think about it this way. You're doing better. You're picking up the game quickly. And you're fighting people that have similar experience to you. You know, from what the game can tell. Once you get up in the ranks and you try to bring a guy like Cannonier to the table, it will be a lot harder. It's just really difficult to use, some guys. There are guys I would love to use. I would like to use Frankie Edgar more, frankly. At lightweight, that would be my pick probably, is Frankie Edgar, but I just feel like you're just so outgunned. Like, you really need to pick, a 4.5 at least star fighter in the higher divisions. Because these fights are so close, oftentimes those stats are the difference. YouTube hates your Nate Diaz comment. I don't know what you said. It's like trying to win the Kentucky Derby with a mule. Yeah. But honestly, I had so much fun in UFC 3. Donato says it's fighting with a lower tier fighters, like trying to win the Kentucky Derby with a mule. And that's exactly it. I felt like I had a lot of fun in UFC 3 using lower tier fighters and having wars. And I think that they should reward you. You should get a lot more points for using the lower tier fighters. And that would really encourage a lot more people to use different fighters. You'd see a little bit more variety. I would definitely take much more risk going out there with a lower tier fighter if you gave us more points for using a guy like Diego Sanchez or whoever, a lower tier fighter, 3.5 star fighter. I would use them way more often. Woo! Got him. Proto says, just watched our first fight ever on your stream. I was Aldo and you were Volkan, and you beat me in the last 3 seconds of the fight after me winning the first 2 rounds. That's awesome, dude. That's crazy. So that's why I did this. That's awesome, Proto, that you're able to look that up. That is freaking... I love that. I'm definitely going to check our first fight out for sure. I haven't gone back and looked at many streams. be interesting to see how the styles have changed and what techniques are being used now compared to, 6 weeks ago. It's crazy to think that we've just started the stream, pretty much daily stream, a week ago. Proto says it's like on the 3rd stream. Thanks for telling me. Proto says, I play so much differently now. You absolutely do. You're not the same. Thank God I stopped that. You're not the same guy at all, Proto. And you use different characters. I haven't fought you with Aldo in a long time. And now you're using different divisions. You used to like pretty much insist that you fight at featherweight. Now you're, in a league taking on all comers at different weight classes. Like, you're doing your thing, man. But one thing I did notice with this game online, there's some hostility. Proto says he hasn't used Aldo in a long time. That was his main when he first started. But there's some hostility, man. Toxicity in the UFC 4 gaming community. I wasn't aware, but some people just seem like they're angry for no reason. Trying to kill them with kindness, but got some people out there that are just angry. Ah! Got him. No! Oh my goodness. Ethan says, we'll never understand. I'm cool till they disrespect, then I slap them up. Yeah, no, I don't understand it either. Like, I get that it's a sports combat game, so there's competition there. I would expect it Mortal Kombat, and it's video games. We all know what it is. I'm not like new to gaming and online game. I know there's a lot of, smack that gets talked, and, it's not like I'm new to this, but it just seems like there's just unnecessary toxicity online sometimes when you see people interacting with each other. I haven't really gotten the main brunt of it. All About Your Blah 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 says, bruh, I always forget about that. Post back up. Thanks for reminding me. What do you mean by that, All About Your Blah Blah Blah? Proto it's the little no respect in between each rounds. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's weird when people go out of their way to write that no respect. Found a way to be disrespectful in the system, which is crazy. Donato says, people are sore winners and sore losers these days. I love the Division 20 guys taunt my Division 1 butt. Yeah, it's like, what are you proving? Especially when you can tell somebody's just not in your class. There's no point in, like, really digging in them. Celebrate, enjoy your win, but you have to be a jerk about it. Woo! It's a wrap! Just put him down. Thankfully put him down. And thanks for the likes, guys. I really appreciate you so darn much. Just finishing off on a better, it was a rough stream though. Very rough stream, but I'm happy with where we started, or where we ended up. Thanks to Cage for popping in first. Donato, Proto, Ethan, All About Your Blah Blah Blah, of course. That's got to be one of my favorite names ever. Oh, the block arm and post back up. Yes, absolutely. That's essential. Donato says takeout rap. That's right. That is absolutely a takeout rap. We're going to take out the stream with that one. Proto says, yeah, I ran into some guy earlier who's completely dominating me. Division 20 guy, possibly top 100. And he was playing with me, hammering my body and my legs while I was already out of the fight, taunting. Yeah. Ethan says, good stream, homie. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate it. And to your point, Proto, it's so frustrating. It's unnecessary. It's just like, dude, come on, man. It's like we're fighting. What are you getting out of that? What kind of weird, pleasure are you getting out of this? It can't be fun. Move on. But let's see where we finished off the stream. 277th in the world, so we fell about 40 spots, a little over 40 spots. We're okay with that. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll keep digging in. We're still close. We are still very close to the top 100. In North America, we're 113th. So one spot ahead of where we started the stream off. 113th in in North America. So that's pretty good. A lot of huge competitors here in North America. So we're pretty comfortable with that. Tomorrow, if we have a good strong stream, we'll definitely be put in the top 100 in the US, and then we'll progress on the world stream. Good stream, man. I'm glad you can watch again. Proto says, thank you, Proto. It means a lot coming from everybody. I will catch you guys tomorrow. And until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace. I'm out.